The Supreme Court minced no words today as it pulled up the State Bank of India for failing to furnish the information on electoral bond scheme by the set deadline of March 6th and instead sought more time. The Chief Justice headed bench even went on to question the SBI. What were you exactly doing for 26 days? India's biggest government bank had requested time till June 30th, but what the Supreme Court gave them is 24 hours. In fact, less than that. By the end of tomorrow, if SBI fails to release information regarding electoral bonds, serious action would follow, warned the court. The State Bank argued it is a time-consuming process to match which donor donated how much money to a political party, to which political party. But the Supreme Court simply said, we don't want to know that. Just give the details of donors and bonds encashed by parties, and that the court did not ask for details to be matched. Subsequently, the Supreme Court ordered the Election Commission to publish the details on its website by 5 p.m. on Friday. If you remember, a constitution bench of the Supreme Court had struck down the electoral bond scheme on February 15th, calling it unconstitutional, which violates citizens' right to information. I'm being joined right now by R.S. Patania, who's the spokesperson for BJP, Major General Anil Verma, who's a national coordinator and head for ADR, as well as Harshpreet Kadyal, who's a Congress spokesperson. Thank you very much, all three of you, for joining us. Well, to you first, Major General Anil Verma. Sir, it was ADR had also challenged the petition of SBI in the court. How do you look at what has emerged out of the court?
Well, we welcome the judgment because this is the logical conclusion to which the 15th February judgment had to be taken, because the tactics of State Bank of India was, I would say, delay tactics, nothing else, because it was very clear in the judgment, the para which the Chief Justice quoted in today's hearing also, that they never asked for the matching. They simply said, please give the names of the donors. What was the amount? What date did they purchase it? And they said which political party got it, when was it encashed, and what was the amount. So when the lawyer was grilled by the court, he said, yes, that information is available, because the Chief Justice told them very clearly, you yourself in your affidavit has said that once the tranche sale is completed, immediately complete details are sent in a sealed cover to the Mumbai State Bank headquarters. So if that data is available, why aren't you giving it? So he said that is available. So he said, give it. So as simple as that. So, and they, of course, you've already mentioned, they asked them, what were you doing in the last 26 days? What action did you take? So they had no answer for that.
Absolutely. In fact, let me just go across to R.S. Patania. R.S. Patania, huge embarrassment for the SBI, but also for the government. The opposition has been literally singing songs after that about how the BJP would not have ever expected this from the court. But very, very strong words coming out right up before the elections. And considering how the court has called electoral bonds completely unconstitutional in its verdict, how are you looking at this?
Yes, Sneha, first of all, a very good evening to everybody on board. The basic common thread which remains, that what was the ultimate intention, what was the ultimate object which was sought to be achieved with the introduction of this novel concept of electoral bonds. We tried to move the system from gunny bags and suitcases to electoral bonds. We, in the field of electoral finances, we moved one step ahead. But Supreme Court said, no, 2 steps ahead. We are ready for that. We respect the dictum, the letter, as well as the spirit of the Constitution Bench judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court. That is one aspect of the matter. Very sweet and very simple. But the way the opposition
you still aren't coming to the point, aren't you?
Guns, please. Yes, Sneha, please. Sneha, please.
Sir, you still aren't responding to the question that I really asked about being a huge embarrassment for the BJP government.
you there's an there's a very known adage by Lord Denning: you may be wrong, but you are always clear.